Hello everyone, it is Mike here, and welcome. We got a good one. It's random. It's all random. Anybody can show up. You can find anyone here. And what in the world? Okay, Mo is here. From the Three Stooges. Why not? And he's black and white. Of course he is. If you're wondering why he looks like that, that's the joke. So yeah. Yeah, anyone can show up in this. Anybody can show up. Anyone is welcome. This is completely random. And I'm definitely going to have... Oh my goodness, you have got to be kidding me. This is really weird. Roscoe P. Coltrane. What? Okay, he's the sheriff from the Dukes of Hazzard. Okay, let's do this. Why not? We got some old school people. And of course, a lot of them are going to be movies, TV, anime, some. You know, there's going to be a mix of everything here. But anyone can show up. There's really no theme to it. And people love this. They love this because you don't know who you're going to get. It's just like you're rolling the dice and you have no idea what number you're going to get here. And who in the... Oh my goodness, it's Satan from South Park. Couldn't tell who it was for a second. Like I said, I'm kind of from a far ways distance, but yeah, it's the devil in South Park. Why not? Pretty controversial character. Of course, really big in the movie. And they make fun of him. But yeah, why not? Why not have him here? He's a very... and we got the Falcon. So, of course, by the time you see this, it will probably already be out. But we got, of course, the new Captain America movie. Brave New World. And, of course, Falcon's taking the role. Some people don't like it. I think it's okay. I like that he has wings. I think that's cool. I don't know how the movie's going to do at the time I'm doing this, but... I just have a bad feeling. I just think Marvel's not on point. It has nothing to do with Mackie. Mackie's good. He definitely deserves to fill Cap's shoes. And we got the Prowler at 5. And the Prowler is a very, it's a really good idea. I totally guessed who the killer was in that movie. I mean, I don't know if they were trying to really hide it good, but that one's just such easy to guess. And we got Baron from Dune, and of course, Mo is done. Could we have Curly and Larry? Perhaps. They might be here. Of course, I'm glad they're not together. But yeah, we got the Baron from Dune. He's just so big. He's such a big guy. He's usually in a chair, floating around. He's just, I don't take him that seriously. I think that other guy, played by Austin Butler, is way better. And number 7, here's Curly. So we got Curly in the house. And I guess the Three Stooges are brothers. I haven't seen that show in a lifetime. Curly, Larry, Moe, and then there's, I think there's a Butch, maybe, or somebody else. He's not as funny as the original 3. But, yeah, they're all black and white. Why not? And, of course, we got Roscoe P. Coltrane from the Dukes, which I missed that show. Of course, you had all the crybabies that couldn't watch the Dukes. Had to take it down. But other stuff's okay. It just does not make any sense. And we got Gandalf here. This is the person who offends me. I don't like Gandalf. I can't stand it. I just don't like him. I'm sorry. I wish he would have died in the first movie. He should have died in the first movie. There's no excuse for that. I mean... Oh, he came back as Gandalf the White. So lame. So lame. And we got Dr. Satan at number 9. Wow. We got 2 different devils here. Of course, he's from House of a Thousand Corpse. Really cool looking character. I don't know a lot about him. I don't recall him being... I don't think he's in Devil's Rejects. He might die in the first movie. I don't know. I haven't seen that movie in forever. But he is a very cool looking character. Even though it's pretty evil character. That whole family's screwed up. What am I saying? They're all evil. Minus Tiny. I like Tiny. He's pretty innocent. Even though, he has killed before. They did go after his family, who, you have to admit, his family asked for it. I mean, Rob Zombie movies make me uncomfortable. They do. They make me want to go take a shower after I watch them. I just feel very uncomfortable, and very dirty watching those movies. I feel guilty. I feel like I'm watching something I'm not supposed to be watching. Compared to, it's like I watch all kinds of horror movies. I watch Saw. I don't feel that way with Saw either. It's like something Rob Zombie has. Just his style makes you feel so bad about yourself. It makes me feel bad about myself. I don't know. Saw kind of makes me feel bad at certain points. Like, the first movie, I think, is great. I think everyone should watch it. I don't care if torture bothers you or not. It really doesn't have a lot in it compared to the sequels. They have, like, Overboard. And there's one in, I think, Saw 6, the opening. Disgusting. I think that's a little too far. In Saw 6. Of course, there's one in Saw 4. Even though the guy's a terrible person, it's kind of really gross, too. You guys, if you've seen Saw, you know what I mean. I'm not going to go into details on it because it's that graphic. But I really love those movies. And Rob Zombie's hit or miss for me. He's hit or miss. I love his music. I like him as an artist better. Dracula is one of the best rock songs ever. I love that song. Or metal songs. And we need to get Roscoe P. Coltrane out because he's a goofball. Him and Boss Hogg and Enos. That's a terrible name, by the way. And Falcon got him. Or Captain Falcon, or whatever you want to call him. I like Anthony Mackie. I think he fills the shoes good, and I know, you have all those people that don't like it, which, I think it should be based off the actor. I think he's got the acting skills to do it. I like him better than the Winter Soldier. I do. I'm sorry. I think the Winter Soldier's done so much evil, if he was mind controlled or not. He's done so much evil he cannot be Captain America. Ever. And I know he was mind controlled. I don't care. He's damaged. He's too damaged to be Cap. Just his mind is damaged. I feel bad for him. I do. But if I was Iron Man, I definitely would want to kill him in Civil War. I don't care. And number 10 is Death from the regular show, which I know nothing about. But I thought he looked cool. I knew you guys know him a lot better than I do, especially you cartoon fans. And 11 is Cabal, probably my favorite Mortal Kombat character, besides Scorpion. If I couldn't pick Scorpion, it'd be Cabal. I just think he's really cool. I love the hook swords. I love the speed. I'm not usually a fan of people that are fast like Flash. I'm not a big fan of Flash or Quicksilver. I think that's kind of a weird... I don't like that power. But I do like Cabal. He kind of has I think it's like a teleport speed, kind of. Yeah, he used more teleporting. But I love his hook swords, and I've loved the character since Deception. And he's always been one of my favorites. And we got Miguel Diaz here. And speaking of favorites, definitely my favorite of the kids on Cobra Kai. By far. Like him a lot better than Robbie. I'm not a Robbie fan at all. It's Miguel and Tori. And I would choose those two over Robbie and Sam any day of the week. I just like them as characters way better. I don't like the Russos. I think, Daniel Russo's a punk. So, Johnny's my favorite, of course. And we got Reggie Miller. He is from the Pacers, I believe. Lucas made him. I'm a big fan of this guy. I love it. I love what he did to Spike Lee. If this is the same guy I'm thinking of. I think it is. I love how he just ran his mouth to Spike Lee. Like, when the celebrities come to the games, they always throw fits sometimes and stuff. And Reggie just told him off, and he would not stop scoring points. So I always thought he was really cool for that. And I like some Spike Lee films. I do. I just thought it was funny that a fan was getting trolled by Reggie Miller. If that's the same guy, I'm thinking of the same guy. I'm pretty sure that's him. And we got that guy looks so cool from Star Wars. He's a Sith, I believe. I don't know where he's from. He might be from one of the games. But I thought he was really cool. Yeah, a lot of these people we haven't had this year. So, a little breath of fresh air. We probably have had a couple. And I just think these are new versions, baby. And I just forgot about them. But a lot of them we haven't had. And 15. Okay, we got Larry. So, yeah, we got Larry in the house. So we're completed. I had to put all three in. If I was going to put one in, they all three had to. I know that's not random, but I had to do it. To honor the Three Stooges. I really need to go back and watch some of the old stuff. Like Three Stooges, and I really like Rifleman. Rifleman's really good. That's some old school black and white stuff. But I enjoy those shows. I grew up on those shows. My grandma would always watch TV Land. So Andy Griffith, Sanford and Son, the Jeffersons, Gunsmoke, Bonanza, which I don't like Bonanza. But Gunsmoke's pretty good. Don't ever mess with Miss Kitty. It's like, that's a good way to end your life if you mess with Miss Kitty. I think my grandma used to say that she didn't see what Matt Dillon saw in her. I don't remember if it was her. It might have been another girl I'm mistaking her for. And then there's Festus, and that I think he's goofy. There's always a goofball. And 16 is the professor from Futurama. It's good to have him. Dude, that guy from Dune is so big. The actor that plays him is not that big. They obviously put on a fat suit for him. But, or heavy suit or whatever. Because, I mean, he's like 500, 600 pounds in the movie. But the actor's definitely not that. The actor is the guy that's, I think he's Jane's father in the Thor movies. So you know he's not that big. He's a Skarsgård. That whole family is in a bunch of shows. And he's finally done. Cabal's hanging in there. So it's good to have Cabal still alive, one of my favorites. And 17 is Muse. Oh my goodness, yes. So finally we're getting him. And you know he's going to be in the new Daredevil show. Ooh, which I'm excited for. You know, everyone complains about Disney, but I think the Daredevil's got it. You know, I think it's going to, you know, they're going to go mature rated first of all. Oh my goodness. We're going to have Punisher. We're going to have Muse. We're going to have Kingpin. And you all know Daredevil's my favorite. He's my favorite guy. So I am super excited for that. And no, Ben Affleck's not the best. Charlie Cox is. I don't care what you say. I know my mom likes to think Ben Affleck's the best at everything. And Robert Freeman is here from the Boondocks. I actually do not like Rob. I don't. He's kind of annoying, I think. I know he's one of the main characters. But I like the, you know, Riley and Huey better. And some of the other side characters are fun too. I think Robert Freeman kind of gets on my nerves a little. He's voiced by a legend who's in the Wayans Brothers. Great show. But he just gets on my nerves sometimes. I'm sure there's other characters that I don't like more. I'm not a big fan of Tom either. I hate that episode with Tom where he goes to prison. I think that's, oh my god, I would never watch that ever again. If you guys have seen that episode, you know what I'm talking about, and it is not a fun episode. I hate that episode. It just freaks me out watching that. And that's one that I considered turning off. There's been a couple times I've, you know, got a little bit uncomfortable with Adult Swim shows, and that was one of them. And I never even watched the one that, there's a particular one I won't even watch, but yeah, they sometimes make me uncomfortable, and I know those shows go for that. Robot Chicken is another one that something about dolls, I just don't like it. I love Team America though. But oh man, Reggie Miller with that foot, just taking down Cabal. Cabal's doing good. I'm rooting for him. I really like some of these designs though. Muse is cool. He's like a serial killer on Daredevil, so he's going to be a great villain for Daredevil to fight. Of course, he's fought Bullseye already in the show, and Kingpin, and of course the Hand. I really need to go back and watch Daredevil because I think the first 3 seasons are excellent, and I hope Born Again can bring back that excellence that the first 3 seasons had, because it was great. And we got Turbo Man from Jingle All the Way. Awesome. Let's go. I really was excited for this one when I picked him. Turbo Man. I'm not going to do the Arnold accent. I'll butcher it. But Arnold's funny. He's not the best actor, but he's hilarious. He can be really funny. In Kindergarten Cop, he's funny. I do not have a tumor. I can't talk like him. Some people can master his accent. I can't. And we got Dale Earnhardt Jr. Lucas made him also. I put 3 Lucas people in here. At least 3. I may have had 4. But he made some sports people. So if you guys like sports, make sure you check those out. And poor Dale Earnhardt, man. He did not last at all against Reggie Miller. Wow. Reggie Miller's a beast. And we got Garfield. Like I said, completely off guard here. Total random here. But it's good to have Garfield here. Not the biggest fan. It's okay, I guess. But yeah, it's fun to have it's always fun to have an animal here. No matter if it's a cat or a gorilla or a dog. I really enjoyed the Grumpy Cat in 19. That was fun. That was really fun. And 22. C-3PO. Oh, goodness. He's going to die. Well, what I find so cool about him in R2 is, like, they're the characters that never die. At least in the first 6 movies. I don't think they die in the 7 through 9. They're always there. Which I think's cool. They're kind of like, some people say they're the main stars. Because they're always in, it's like from their perspective, what they're seeing. But I don't know. I don't know about all of that. But they're always in, though. Which I find fascinating. I think they're in all the movies. 23 is Dennis from SpongeBob. I think he's in the movie. I don't recall. Like I said, you guys know I don't like that show. Unfortunately, I know that's blasphemy in some people's ears, but I'm pretty sure he's in the movie. I've seen the movie, which my dad likes that movie. Of course, he likes it, and I don't. He likes it more than I do. He thought it was funny. I don't think it's funny at all. But back then, I kind of wanted to fit in, so I went and saw the movie. Because I heard that it was like this crazy movie. But, David Hasselhoff was fun, having him in it. And we got Anger here from Inside Out. Which I love that character. I love all the Inside Out characters, minus Boring. Because Boring is boring. But I guess that's what they're going for. But I love all the characters. I thought they really did good with Anxiety on Part 2. I thought how they did that was really good. Some really good writing. And yeah, a lot of people can relate to that character. Oh, and Muse, man, taking down Garfield. Yeah, I'm excited for Muse. I'm excited to see what he can do on Daredevil. And yeah, see, we knew he wasn't going to go far, obviously. Beastman from Masters of the Universe. I think we've never had him before. We've had all kinds of, He-Man and Skeletor are always, day one guys. Because I think the same person makes them every year, if you ask me. But Beastman's cool to have, though. I mean, I don't know a lot about Beastman. Is he a villain? Is he a hero? Or is he He-Man's sidekick? He looks like a villain. But never judge someone. Because Archer, my mom thought was a villain for the longest time. And Chip Hazard's the villain. She said, when I was a kid, I'm sure I've told some of you all this. I had an Archer figure from Small Soldiers. And my mom threw him away, said he looked evil. And she bought me all the military guys. So the joke was actually on her. Because they were the evil ones. And Sans is here. Or Sans, or whatever his name is. A lot of people like this guy. I have no idea who he is. But every time I put him in, people love it. So, let's throw him in. Why not? Emmett Smith. This is Lucas's third one. He may have made another one, but I know I looked for some of his stuff because I needed some ideas. And he's got some really good ones that, I usually don't use. Like, whether it be a cartoon or an athlete, he's really good with those two. And, there goes poor Reggie, though. Reggie did a good job for as long as he went. And Turbo Man is about to get rid of Muse, which I've really enjoyed in this. And I cannot wait to see him in the Daredevil show. Excited for that. And 28 is Mace Windu, one of my favorite Jedis. I think he's so cool. And I wish, he really took Palpatine to his limit, which I love. Unlike the other 3 dorks he sent with him. Those 3 dorks, I don't know what they even did. The first 2 guys died in 1 second. And then Kit Fisto got tangled up for 3. So he made it for 3 seconds. And Mace Windu, though, he didn't even need those 3 guys. He basically sent those 3 guys to their deathbeds. He could have went alone. And, of course, he probably didn't know. And we got Lenny Summers at 29 from Red Dead 2. I like Lenny. I like that character. I like a few of the Red Dead 2 characters. I don't remember a lot of them. I remember Lenny. He's a cool character. I hate Micah, though. Don't even bring Micah up. And I don't like Dutch either. John Marston's the best, though. And Arthur's good, but no one beats Marston. Red Dead 2 is obviously a better game, but... And we got Gears Batista at 30, of course, which would be a good cast. Batista in Gears of War. So these are our finalists. And it's going to be one of these 7, it looks like. We just lost somebody. At least I thought we did. Yeah. It's Beastman. Beastman's done. I don't know anything about Masters of the Universe. They're going to be making a movie soon, so I'm excited for it. So I can understand more. It's not really a part of my time, whether it be G.I. Joe or Masters of the Universe. Those are more 80s stuff. But Mace Windu is done. Oh, man, Lenny. Getting rid of Mace, my boy Mace. I love Mace Windu. Samuel L. Jackson's like a national treasure. He really is. And Gears Batista. Yeah. Yeah. See you later, Batista. You can cosplay all you want. You need to go for the role, though. I think he'd be great in that role. I think he really would be a great cast for that. And we are down to 4, and it's a very odd cast here. Like this is totally random. For sure. You're definitely getting your randomness here. Emmett, Lenny, Sands, and Turbo. It's like, what in the world is this? Crazy Final 4. Uh-oh. Did we get a double? No. Emmett might... Well, we'll see. Emmett's going to be pretty tough, I think. Lenny did get a really good one. He got Mace, but... I don't understand, when some of these people create these people, I don't understand the overall process. I think Mace was an 85, which he's one of the most powerful. He went toe-to-toe with Palpatine, so... He's pretty powerful if he could do that. Almost killed him, too. I think he would have killed him if it wasn't for Anakin. Which I love that. I absolutely love that. Because it just shows you that Anakin just totally stabbed the Jedi in the back. And Palpatine's a liar. I don't care. Darth Vader's the best, and I like Darth Maul, but Palpatine's a snake. I love when he went toe-to-toe with Yoda, so I think technically Mace Windu did a better job than Yoda did, right? Because he had Palpatine. So is Mace better than Yoda? He's probably not as wise as Yoda, but is he stronger than Yoda? I think he is, but some people might kill me for saying that, because a lot of people like to say Yoda is the best, but I don't think so. I just don't think he is. I mean, it was probably like a... I don't know if Palpatine won that or not. It's kind of like... It was kind of a draw because nobody died. I mean, Count Dooku did a good job against Yoda. We are down to these 4. And, oh, there he goes. Turbo Man's really the one to beat here. He's done a really good job. And we'll see if he can make it. Oh my goodness, Emmitt Smith done. So, Lenny versus Turbo Man. Let's do it. Let's go. This is total random. I love it. I know the Stooges obviously, oh my goodness, Lenny almost got decapitated. I forget what happens to Lenny in Red Dead 2. It's been a while since I played it. But I really liked him as a character. I do remember him. So, I just came across him. I really wasn't looking for him. And that's the case for most of these. I was kind of looking at the newer creations. And look at Lenny. And Lenny, wow. So Lenny's going to take it. Lenny Summers from Red Dead 2 takes it. And this is a very weird win. And he's excited. You can get excited all you want. You're not going to WrestleMania. So, you can jump up and down all you want. You're not allowed. Don't look at the sign. Don't make eye contact. Don't point at the people. Don't point at the people. You're not going. But I hope you all enjoyed it. It's really random, and that's what we like, and a lot of people love this. So, but anyway, we only got a few more of these left, not a lot left, till we head to 25. So, I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will see you all later.